For a generation that actually works so hard, we are so broke.
Hi, I'm Olajimoke Lawrence.
But you can call me Moke.
Is it just me, or right now in the country, or even in the world, there is a serious level of exhaustion? Like, everybody is working so hard, everybody is doing their best, everybody is trying, everybody is working thrice as hard than we should even be doing. But somehow it still feels like it's not enough. Like, there's just this air of, I have to get it all together, I have to get it all together, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. Everybody's juggling like three, four, five jobs all at once in the name of just trying to make ends meet. It's really frustrating. I can't even lie. Kudos to my generation. Kudos to the boys and girls of my generation. Like, we work so hard. Oh my god. I don't think that there has been any generation that has worked as hard as my generation. Everybody is working, everybody is trying. You see a regular Nigerian, regular you working five jobs, and I'm not even kidding. Five jobs, and they still have like side hustles. Like, it's not easy. It's like there's so many responsibilities. We grow up so fast. We are here now. We are in our late 20s, mid 20s, early 30s. And like, yeah, we are here. How did we get here? And it's like, oh, we have to meet up. We have to just, we have to, we have to, we have to. It is really exhausting. And before I go into anything, I just want to dedicate this video to every Nigerian that is doing their best. You are the real MVP. But the crazy thing is, despite all this work we put, despite all these works we are juggling, somehow we are still the brokest. I promise you, I know what I'm saying. If an average 20 something in the 90s or even in the early 2000s had the amount of money we have from juggling this much jobs, they would be balling. They're not balling. They're not balling. We're just working. We're just working. It's just all going into bills, into responsibilities, and it's like there's no cap for it. There's no stopping time for it. And before you look and you check you check the calendar, and you see you're turning 30 in the next how many days. You're turning 25, you're turning 28, you're turning 35, you're turning 33, and you're like, what? How did I get here? Yes, because you've been working so hard. You've been working so hard. We have just been accumulating, trying to just survive. But then I've been asking myself lately, if we are putting in this much work, if we're working this hard, let's not make this about government, right? Let's not even make this about economy aside. If we're working this hard, if we're putting in all this, if we're putting in all this effort, why does it feel like we are drowning at the same time? Why does it feel like no matter how much we work, it's not enough? Why? Why does it feel like it's so hard to find balance? Why does it feel like every area of life is trying to demand one thing or the other from us all at the same time? It's like, as you're trying to pull this one, that one is pulling you. You're trying to pull your relationship, your finance is calling you. You're trying to pull your career, your relationship is calling you. You're trying to pull this, your family. Give me a fucking break. The pressure, bro. The pressure is a lot. Pressure is getting worse. I'm not even kidding. It's like at every point in your life, you need to be making money, find love, learn a new skill, create content, keep up with your friends, keep up with your mom, keep up with your family. You need to get your dream body. You need to be in the gym. You need to be working. You need to be working out. You need to be eating healthy. You need to be thinking of tomorrow. You need to have a side hustle or two or three side hustles. You need to learn a new skill. You need to invest. You need to heal from a past relationship that almost took your life. You need to, come on. It's a lot of things. It is a lot of things we have to juggle as adults. And somehow we have convinced ourselves that it is very okay to have all of this going on at the same time. It's almost like if one is thriving and the other isn't, you feel like you're failing. I, for one, have been a victim of this. Like, I realized that the past 3 years of my life has just literally been about trying to strike balance, try to carry everything along at the same time. I want to start a business. I want to invest in my career. I want to invest in my future. I want to learn a new skill. I want to be good. I want to save all at once. As human beings, we always have dreams, we always have goals. I, for one, I always have goals. But the mistake I would not want to make anymore in life is trying so hard to achieve so many goals at the same time. On one side, I'm trying to have a business or two. On one side, I'm trying to start a business. On the other side, I have things I'm working towards. I'm saving for one thing or the other. I'm trying to build something, and somehow everything seems urgent. I have to get everything together at once. If I have 10 things going on at the same time, and if I'm not getting at least 80% of progress from these 10 things, it feels like I'm not progressing. I'm not making it. I start beating myself up. Like, oh my God. I consider myself an overachiever, and I have to consciously talk myself out of over pressuring myself. I am a huge victim of these things. I feel like I've made a video like this, but even then, I was still trying to make everything so compact. I've learned now. I've once I was blind and now I can see type shit. I remember starting a business in another business in 2024. And while I was trying to make that business work, at the same time, I just started furnishing this apartment I'm in right now. And if you've been following my story, you know how like the whole Lagos journey, coming to Lagos, trying to get a place and all of that, juggling jobs have been. I just moved into this house, and thankfully I gave myself the grace of a couple months to enjoy, to actually bask in the fact that, oh, I have my own apartment now in Lagos. Yeah, things are beginning to take shape. But once I spiraled into that, oh, I'm trying to start a business. I should be doing something. I should be doing something with my life. I started a business, and it just got here. I forgot that, oh, I actually have a channel that I was trying to nurture. I have an online presence that I should be nurturing. And before you knew it, everything just got so overwhelming again. And mind you, I'm easily overwhelmed. I remember the last video I made on here, maybe the last or the last two videos, I was talking about, oh, I'm back now. Like I'm even ashamed of I'm ashamed of myself for the amount of I'm back now videos that I've done on this channel. If you notice, I didn't start this video with I'm back now. Like, you see me, you have seen me. I did promise you guys that I was going to like be back, and I'm like now, but I remember all the times I've had to film those I'm back now was a way I was trying to get my life together. It is appalling. I don't want to like be going and coming randomly and come and say, oh, story time, this has been going on, that has been going on. I've been trying to find balance to carry things along. I had to tell myself, who told you? Who made the rules that everything has to happen at the same time? Who made the rules that like you have to have everything figured out at the same time? Who made the rules that you can't just have an imperfect life like you used to have? Because I remember the foundation of this channel was imperfection. I remember I was actually carving my eyebrows, and I watched that video and I laughed so hard because I was not scared of not having it all together. I was not scared of oh, what is somebody going to say? Somehow I just became an adult, a full-blown adult, and I suddenly want to have everything figured out before I live my life. Oh no. So yeah, I had to talk myself out of that. I had to really talk myself out of that. Like, yes, we know that. I know that you're an overachiever. I know that you're trying to always be better than who you were yesterday. But can you take it? And part of the chill pill was YouTube just taking a back seat first. It was not just YouTube that took a back seat. I literally ghosted my Instagram, and like I had to face real life. Like, let social media rest us. And that's one thing I find really, really crazy now, that we can't actually do without social media. It's so hard to do a social media detox these days, because if you stay too long, you're going to miss out on deals. If you stay too long, you're going to lose money. But yeah, I had to just, you know what? Yeah, I'll take a chill pill. I had to re-strategize. I had to go back to the drawing board. And yeah, I had to lay a lot of things just wait. YouTube is my baby. YouTube is the love of my life. YouTube is the foundation of anything called career on social media, or on social media marketing that I have going on right now. So I know that I would always come back to YouTube. I paused it not because I stopped caring, not because I wanted to just give up on about 2,000 subscribers that I've built over the years, not because I was not interested in in motivating you people anymore. Not because I was not interested in documenting my life anymore. It's just I had to accept that not everything had to happen at the same time. It's okay to compartmentalize things, even in real life. It's okay to take a pause from so many things going on and try to focus on real life first. And yeah, a lot has happened. A whole lot has happened. I'm not promising a story time like I came and did the last time that I was going to start a series. I'm not promising. I'm trying to live my life in real time now. I'm trying to not put everything in advance. I don't know if you get me. So I just know a lot of things have happened. Story times are going to come up, but I don't want to base my coming back on YouTube on story time, on coming to relay everything that has happened in the past 1-2 years that I've been away. No, I'm going to be living life in real time. And yeah, so I think the hardest lesson life teaches you is that not everything has to be priority. Yeah, as much as you love someone or you love something, you can't necessarily put them as your priority. Sometimes you just have to face the truth and focus on one thing. If you try to build one thing and that one thing is successful, or at least you have 50% progress on that, it's okay to now focus on another thing instead of having a lot of tabs open on your life and you're struggling because you can't really put all your energy into one or two at the same time. All glory to God. I have a very successful business now that is running very well, and I've had some level of balance over the years. I've had a huge level of success. Personally, I can say that I am a success compared to 3 years ago that or 4 years or 5 years that I just moved to Lagos and I was just struggling. I am so grateful for the level of success I've achieved now, and I'm sorry it had to take this long to come back to YouTube, but I'm back now and that's all that matters. So if you're like me and you've been feeling overwhelmed lately because there's so much going on in your life, you're trying to juggle school. If you're still in school, you're trying to juggle school and work and build a career and have a love life, have a social media presence. It's not easy. I've been there, done that. I know how hard it is, and my love goes to you. I just want to tell you to take it easy on the track. Like, pick one thing. Go back to your drawing board. Pick one thing. What is the thing I need to focus on right now? If it is your mental health, abandon every other thing. Yes, I said abandon. Leave them. Maybe not necessarily abandon, but like leave them. Just minimize them and focus on one thing at a time. You see that you actually cover more when you do that than when you're trying to juggle everything. If you're in school and you need to be in school, you feel like you need to get your grades up and you're trying to do business while in school, you're trying to build a career while in school. And coming from somebody like me that I had to do all of this back in school, I know how very tiring it was, and I would gladly give advice to anyone to make it easier for them. I wish someone had told me when I was in school that leave the business first, because even that particular business I was doing in school, I'm not doing it anymore. Leave that business first. Yeah, it was working at some point, but you realize it's on the long run. It's not gonna really profit you. Leave that business. Focus on your grades. For me, I was able to be doing business and getting my good grades, right? For you, if it's harder to get your good grades, just prioritize. If it's business that's more important, because I understand that a lot of us, we don't have like support that you have to do business while you're in school. If it's the business that is, do your business. But just know that trying to make everything afloat all at the same time is going to drain the hell out of you. And it's totally fine to put this one here, that one beneath it, and the other below them. It's fine. It's fine like that. Nobody's going to beat you. I promise you there's enough time. You have long life, don't you? So if you are like me, you've been feeling overwhelmed lately, you've been beating yourself up, you've been feeling guilty because it feels like, oh, you're abandoning one aspect of your life and you don't have it all figured out, or you feel like you don't have enough time, you feel like you are missing out on life while focusing on one thing while the others are drowning. Come, I would hold your hand while I tell you this. You're not failing. Putting something down temporarily does not mean you're abandoning it. living a dream for a while because you know it requires more of you to focus on something else that would help you build that dream in real time. It's not you abandoning your dream. It's not you sleeping on yourself. It's not you lose guarding. Because now it's like right now in the country, right now in my generation, there's a thing called bezume. If you are not active 247, you don't take bezume, you are losing out on you. Nah, don't listen to the world. Listen to you, listen to this person inside. If this person says you need to rest though. You get why? See, you're allowed to focus, you're allowed to sleep, you're allowed to sleep 8 hours sleep and wake up re-energized and your brain will function normally. You're allowed to rest, you're allowed to take a break here and there, you're allowed to go and come back. It is your mental health that matters. You're allowed to focus on yourself and leave every other thing and be like, fuck everybody. Yoruba people will say mawagala go shishe. That it means that like don't use another person's clock to judge your own timing, because you don't know what people have. You don't know the kind of backing they have. You don't know the kind of willpower they have. Don't stop comparing yourself to others. Oh, because Mr. A is doing so and so at this so and so age, and if you are so and so age, you should be doing so and so. You're not doing it, and that is why you want to overwork yourself. You want to stress yourself so much. It's gonna break down, my love. And you don't want that. I'm not an advocate for laziness. Oh no, I hate laziness. I am so against laziness. But there's also a very thin line between laziness and giving yourself grace. And that is what I'm here to preach to you. It is okay to give yourself grace. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to leave something first and come back later. It is okay. I swear nobody will beat you. Nobody will beat you. You're not disappointing anybody. As long as you are alive, you would always be able to come back. But don't shorten your life by overworking yourself, thinking if you do everything at the same time, it's going to work out. No, life doesn't work that way. So maybe you're not lazy, maybe you're not falling behind, maybe you're just doing too much. You need to take a pause and understand that life works in seasons, and you need to understand the season you are in right now and know the things you should be doing. Not try to live the next 5 years today, the next 10 years, leave it this month. It doesn't work like that. So please take it easy on yourself, and yeah, see you in my next one. Toodles. I want to believe I'm done, but I am not until I've told you to please subscribe. Yeah, we're back at this thing now. Subscribe to my Chanel so I can buy Chanel. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Moke is back online.